G'day guys, welcome back to Fading Margins. Well, sun's set. I've had a bit of a feed. Got the fire lit. Might have a little whiskey later. I wanted to share with you a new pocket knife. As you may have gathered, my acquisition of pocket knives has rather slowed down, largely because at heart I'm a bit of a minimalist, and I think, well, I've probably got enough. And I think borrowing a medium-sized Hippick knife, which I bought over the summer, which is great. It's a lovely knife, but it's a 1/4 inch. It's 3 1/4 inches in blade, and I'm just paranoid. So it was a bit of a disappointment. Why they couldn't just hit the 2.85 or something like that, I don't know, but it is what it is. What I've been rocking at the moment is this little fella here. This is the Otter MS Classic, little spear point, pretty little thing. Does a job. I dressed out a squirrel yesterday. I've got a video floating around in somewhere. I've actually got a questionnaire. Do you guys want to see this video? Because I make a complete hash of cleaning this squirrel. It was a roadkill. Saw it killed on the road, which sounds a bit gratuitous, but it wasn't. It just happened that way. Threw it in the boot on the way to church, and dressed it when I got home. And unlike I know everybody else's videos where the skin just comes off, I mean, I've skinned more rabbits than you can poke a stick at, and pheasants, and the skin just comes off. These bloody squirrels, around here anyway, I don't know. The fascia is something to behold. I must be doing something wrong. Anyway, there is a video out there somewhere. If you want to see it, go down to my community section on my channel and tell me you want to see it. And if I get enough people telling me you want to see it, then I will embarrass myself and put it up. So that's what I've been rolling with for the last few days anyway. My go-to has been my Hippick knife collection, or Hippick Neep, however you say that. I've got one in cherry wood, one in grenadille, and one in something else. And I love them, and they're great, all by Otter, and they're fantastic. But I've been seeing this particular knife and this particular brand, and I asked a few mates, and one mate who I have immense respect for, he's a GEC man, and he said, if he says it's good, it's good. And this is this Rosecraft crowd. And I thought, well, what are they about? I don't know. Never heard of them. So I went and had a look. And they, what first caught my eye was this, a Hippick Neep Sodbuster clone thing. It looked very sexy. Can't get one over here in the UK at the moment. Not prepared really to pay the shipping and the duty to get it into the country, to ship it from the United States. So I opted for this fella. Now this is called, oh god, my eyes are bad, a NOLICHUCKY, which I think is named after a river in America, probably an American river. And this is the one I opted for. You can get them in red stag apparently, but this is a green bone, right? Now this is a Tennessee company, they say, an American company, but they manufacture their knives in China. And unlike Rough Rider, and I've had a lot of Rough Riders, and it can be a bit of a rough ride. I mean, some of them are all right, some of them are okay. I quite like the Barlows, they're a little bit small. And others, you think, oh my goodness, who put that together? Real mess. Well, this is first time on the box for me, so this is it. All right. I don't do box openings, so I'm not going to tell you, give you the definitive, right, or anything like that, because there's plenty of people out there who will open the box, put it on a table, and read you the screed. That's not my scene, as you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll with this for a month as my sole pocket carry. It's a 3-inch, near as damn as makes no difference, spear point. It's got a bit of a drop on it. It's got a swedging. All these companies, they're going for swedging on small pocket knives these days. I do not understand it. I don't really like it. It seems to suit this blade okay. It's got a long pull, which I like. I like a long pull, though I don't have many in long pull. And it's pretty faultless, has to be said. My mate, as I say, this GEC friend of mine, if he tells me something's good, then I'm going to believe him. He's the man. He said the quality is outstanding, although they're a bit soulless. Well, I love a knife with soul, so we're going to find out. But this is the, let me check it again. Oh, blimey, that's small. The NOLICHUCKY. The NOLICHUCKY by Rosecraft, in green bone. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'll tell you what amused me and is they've tank stamped excuse me, I've just had sardines, they're choking me. Little bones. They tank stamped Rosecraft on that side, D2 steel, and the serial number on this side. Well, a serial number, but you know, the model number, and some little little symbol. And what they did was they put, you might be able to make out the dirt mark, where is it? Here. I haven't quite cleaned it up. Where they put little stickers in China. So they obviously know their customer base, because you just, that comes off with your fingernail, and lo and behold, all of a sudden you've got a knife, and it doesn't say China on it every time you open it. You know, I've as I say, I've had lots of Rough Riders in the past, and a few other odds and sods, all made in China. I tend not to carry them. I can't explain why. I like something a bit more rusticated, something a bit more soul, I guess. But I'm going to roll with this for a month, and I'll come back and I'll tell you what I think. And you know me, I will I'll not hold back. It'll work hard. Now, straight out of the box, beautiful condition, D2 steel. I like that. I like it better with C75, but that's just me being weird. It came out literally shaving sharp. I'll try it. Let's have a look. There you go. You guys see them? Can you make them out? No, probably not. Well, they're definitely there. Yeah, literally shaving sharp out of the box. Yeah, so far I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. It's kind of flat, rides well in the pocket. It's a swell end jack, which I also like. Yeah, it's got a fair bit going for it. Whether it lives up to expectations, we'll wait and see. Whether I'm going to put it in the vise to tighten that pin to stop it from waggling around, well, that's another question. So guys, this is Steve from Fading Margins, wishing you all health, happiness, and every blessing. If I don't get another video out between now and then, I wish you all a blessed and sacred Christmas. And I'm signing out for now. Take it easy.